And welcome back to Black Pack Homestead. This is my great niece, Hattie Ruth. She is my oldest niece's daughter. Megan was my first little girl. And I have the great privilege of keeping this one just like I kept her mom. And I am super blessed. Since we have so many new subs, I'm gonna tell a little story about why Chris and I don't have any children of our own. If you go back, and I'll link them up here, to Game of Crohn's. It's a two-parter, and it explains how I got diagnosed with Crohn's and so on. And in that, I talk a little bit about my infertility. Story is that my whole life, all I ever wanted to be was a mama. I have like a crazy nurturing, mothering instinct, and all I ever wanted was to be a mama and a farmer's wife. Well, now I'm a farmer's wife, and now I have sweet little Hattie here. And I just always wanted a baby. Found out probably when I was 21, 22 that my fallopian tubes were totally scarred closed due to my multiple abdominal surgeries. And it was soul crushing because since I could speak, all I ever wanted was a baby. I was that little girl that played with my dolls like they were real babies. When I would go spend the night with my grandmother or my friends, I would take a diaper bag with bottles and clothes and diapers, and I changed that baby doll's clothes and fed that baby doll that bottle. And that's all I ever truly wanted. It was a desire of my heart. And it took me a really long time to accept it and be okay with it. Sorry. Puppies, hush. Echo. Sorry. I wondered why had God given me such a insane instinct to nurture and love a baby, and yet not bless me with one of my very own. It wasn't until I was 30 that I could look back and I could see where, with all of the Magnificent Seven, which is what I call the Wilson side of my nieces and nephews, and the Ogden side is the fabulous Ogden boys, because they're all boys. But with the Magnificent Seven, I was blessed enough as I looked back to see that with each niece, nephew that came along, God had blessed me to be with them when they were infants. Just like this, I had all 7 of them at one point or another. I babysat them. And when I was 30, I finally understood and saw that God did give me kids. He gave me kids in an unconventional way, not through adoption. Due to my health, I don't think any adoption would have ever went through because I'm so ill. But God has blessed me, and it just took me so long to see it. And at this point in my life, I am probably the most happy and content I've ever been. I mean, I've suffered through major depression from the loss of my fertility. I was angry at God for a little while. Why would you make me this way and yet not bless me with that child? I didn't understand till 2010. Hey, hush. Till 2010, when I had like one of the worst surgeries of my life. I was in a coma for 2 weeks. I was in hospital at Duke for a month. And it was then I saw that even if we did adopt, that there is no way I could put a child through that, because I was literally incapacitated. I weighed like 80 some odd pounds. It was insane. But now that I understand that, and I see that God did give me babies, just in a different way. And now that I have a farm, and I have a beautiful baby girl to take care of, and love, and nurture, and teach, she's gonna be my farm girl. You're gonna be my farm girl. You're gonna be my farm girl. You need to burp, burp, burp. Let's burp a baby. So maybe you can get a look at her now. There she is. There she is, beautiful little Hattie. Oh, I know. She's like, get on with it, lady. I'm hungry. Let me turn this camera. She goes, get on with it, lady. Oh, Hattie, let's burp. Let's burp, little Hattie. Yeah, so I'm super blessed. Good girl. The dogs have been a little weird because they're used to mama being, 100% attention with them. But now that we got a baby Hattie, my attention is definitely, little spits. Little spits. Let's get the little spits. Little spits. Oh, did you spit a little? Did you spit a little? Okay, little one. Okay. Let's get this back under your chin so we don't leak our mouth. So, here you go, sweet girl. Good girl. So anyway, this was my special guest I talked about yesterday. I just wanted to get her schedule down before I sat down with the camera and filmed. So, yeah, this is Hattie. And my oldest niece is so precious to me. She was my first little girl. We have a very special relationship. Well, my brother was in the Air Force, and she was born while he was in the Air Force, obviously. And he was stationed in Korea for a year, so my niece Megan and her mom moved home to Asheville. And I got to babysit her. She was 2 at the time. And I took her everywhere I went. And that was the beginning of a beautiful relationship that she and I still share. Megan is so super precious to me. She's like my daughter. And I'm thankful every day for the time I got to spend with her. Many of you may not know that I lived in the UK from 1999 to 2003. And I was her nanny and her 2 sisters' nanny, and I lived with my brother. My brother was stationed in England at the time, he and his wife, and their youngest daughter was being born, and unfortunately I was getting divorced from my first husband, and I'd planned to go for the birth of their youngest daughter, but I asked him if I could stay, indefinitely, and my brother is so dadgum awesome, he said yes. And the time that I had with Megan, Caitlin, and Danielle was priceless. Because I got to do everything. I got to be a mama. I did their laundry, I cooked their food, I took care of the baby all day, and then Connie would come home and take over, of course. But I was a mama for about 2 years to those girls. And I will never, I would go back and do it again right now. Have all 3 of them little. I would. But I guess what I'm trying to say is God answers prayers. It may not be in the way that you think your prayers should be answered, because surely I thought I should have like 10 kids. But he answered it in such a way that gave me the opportunity to nurture love, and without all of the added responsibility of every day, because I don't know if I could do it. I mean, you guys know how sporadic videos are with me in them anyway, because I do get absolutely worn out. There are days that I am just on my couch. But thank God I'm healthy enough to take care of this sweet little girl and love and nurture her while her mommy and daddy are at work. Her daddy's a firefighter. See, my daddy's a hero. He's a firefighter. And my sweet niece, she works at a pediatrician's office. She runs the lab up there. So I'm just super, super blessed, and I just wanted to introduce you to our sweet new little guest here, Hattie Ruth. And I've got a baby carrier, and maybe just a little bit later we'll go out and do a few chores with Hattie. So yep, she's about done with this bottle, so let me burp her, and we'll, a little bit later, we'll go down and check the animals when she wakes up from her nap. Okay, Hattie? So we'll see you in a bit. Hello, Hattie. Hattie. Hello, Hattie. She's a gorgeous girl. She's a gorgeous girl. Hello, baby. Hello. Hello. You gorgeous girl. You gorgeous girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. She's a sweet baby. She's a sweet baby. Hi. 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 It's Marella and baby Hattie and her son Hat. How are you? Well, we just met Hattie. Oh, Hattie. Shh. Turn your head, little girl. Turn your head. There you go. Shh. Gotta keep moving, you know, the rules of the baby. Oh, Cookie, hush. Okay. Now then, let's see if we can film this. Well, as you met Hattie this morning, right? I was talking to my dad on the phone, which is Hattie's great-grandfather, and he is in need of some tomatoes. So let's go down here to our, oh gorgeous, to our, I'm being attacked by a carrot, no worries. Go down here to our mortgage lifter plant and get him a brand hammer new mortgage lifter. All right, Hattie, let's get ready. Turn your head, little girl. Hattie. Oh, poor baby. Here you go, Hattie. Here you go. Lay your head down. There you go. Now that we got her sun out of her eyes, let's get a mortgage lifter tomato. There it is, folks. The mortgage lifter. I'm gonna set y'all down here and hopefully not lose you down the hill. And I'm gonna cut this mortgage lifter off. Oh my. Oh, Hattie, goodness gracious. Oh, Hattie, it's okay. It's okay, girl. And I successfully gouged it. Oh well. There's another one down there on the bottom which may be ready, but I'll come pick it later. Got some butternut squashes as I trample through the squashes to get to more mortgage lifter tomatoes, see if they're ripe. No. Sorry, little strawberries. Okay. I've got some in there on the table, so I'll take him a couple of those with this one. Hello, Hattie, honey. Hello. Isn't she a doll? Look at that baby. Look at that baby. Look at her. Alright, let us go look at our animals right quick. so we can go take these tomatoes to my dad and he can see his great grandbaby. There we go. All right, let me go sit my basket down. Yay! I can already tell that it's a challenge to film while carrying an infant. It is a challenge. I don't know how Justin did it. His was old enough to go on his back, I guess. And cover her up. First day I brought her out here, she didn't have a sun hat, so I had a receiving blanket over her. So look at the chickies. Say hello, birdies. Say hello, bucka, 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 bucka. And they got water. Yes. Now we need to go look at some quail. Now this is difficult. We're still here. Almost done, Hattie. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. Okay. All right. And that would be me making sure the quail have water. And I'm going to give the chickens a little bit more shade. And I'll have to come back out here about 2:30, 3 o'clock and convert that sunny side to the shady side, and this will be the sunny side. So let's go look at the rabbits and make sure they've got water. Hello, little Bluff. Hello. Hello, my bunnies. Do you want to see the bunnies? See the bunnies? She's like, I'm asleep. There she is. Beautiful little doll. And I love her so much. She's got some eye crud. I washed her face before we came out here. But, yeah, eye crud. Alright, let me cover her little face back up, so we gotta go walk in front of the sun. Isn't she a doll, though? Look at that babe. Gorgeous blue eyes. I love you, Hattie. Okay, let's go see some more bunnies. Okay. As you can see me sweating, imagine how warm she is laying up against me. And say hello, Guinevere. I don't think she cares. Here's Arthur. 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 You see that big bunny? He's the daddy bunny. And there's a mommy bunny. And there's a mommy bunny. Hey, Quixie. She's like, give me some greens. You got any greens? Do you have any greens for this rabbit? Nope, not today. Do you have any greens, Hattie? Do you have any greens? She just burped. I don't think Hattie has any greens either. I love you. You ready to go see your daddo? You ready to go see your daddo? I think she's ready to go see daddo. Alright. We'll catch you here next time at the Blackpack Homestead. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, listening to my tale of infertility, and say God bless. And we'll see you here next time at the Blackpack Homestead. Goodbye for now. It's Marella here, and sweet little Hattie Ruth, my great niece. God bless, and bye-bye.